Hi all, Linda here. Hopefully you can hear me really good. I'm in a different spot each time. Just in a little hotel lobby here. So I'm in Brussels. So not long till I'm actually home. You guys have been, my members especially, been awesome in just waiting for me to respond if ever I'm asleep when you're awake. I'm going to wait a few minutes just in case someone actually comes on the call. I know it's possibly an awkward time, but they're all recorded anyway, which is incredible and incredible value. So if ever you guys want to hop on an actual call with me, hey gorgeous, keep those little love hearts going, and then I know that you guys are on. I'm not just talking to myself again. Yeah. I'm just waking up. It's really quite early here in Europe. The last couple of days I've been able to get a proper sleep, which is the first time since I've been away, basically. So I'm going to let you guys just slowly hop on and gather yourselves. Hey Carol, hi Joe, nice to see you guys. So I've got really bad bed hair going on. There we go. So topic today is sugar and also eating well. So I'm going to actually talk about the basics. Hey Shannon, nice to see you. Keep on popping in those little love hearts and the little thumbs up and things like that, because it makes me feel as if someone's listening if you're not actually asking questions, etc. So hi Vanessa, nice to see you. So she knows it's nice and early here too. So this is my other lobby. I've finally got Wi-Fi in the actual hotel that I've booked. I'm not chasing down Wi-Fi. So the joys of being an online worker around the world. Hi Carol, nice to see you. You're driving. So, oh my God, we're all so modern. I've got a lady on actually driving. So what I wanted to talk to you today about was about sugar. Now, sugar's an incredibly popular topic in, yes Joe, holiday. Not so much of a holiday, but yeah, I am away. I'll be home on the weekend. So sugar is an incredibly popular topic in the media at the moment, and has been for some time. And there's loads and loads and loads of statistics to tell you how bad sugar is for you. And we all know it causes inflammation, health problems, a fuzzy brain. It doesn't grow great children. Their behaviour's awful on it. There's so much science in reference to how big sugar is. But where it comes into when I talk to women over 40 is that they've often let some form of sugar, whether it's chocolate, lollies, wine, that sort of thing, actually take over their day, which is incredible. Because if you think about all they need to do and what they need to step up to, sugar's actually the last thing that they should be having. So if they need to get the kids ready for school, go to work for 9 hours, organise things after school, have a long evening because they've got to organise the next day. They might be studying as well. They might be running a business as well. Having sugar is the last thing you should actually be doing, because it dulls you down. It stops you from thinking straight. It makes you overweight, and it makes you want more sugar. So if you have sugar, you go up and you get dumped back down really, really, really low, okay? And then you want more sugar to get you back up again. So with everything that you actually need to do, sugar's the last thing you should be having. It's the last thing that you should be having. So I'm not saying never eat a little bit of good, nice chocolate cake if it's someone's birthday, on their birthday, and a little bit of champagne at a wedding. I'm not saying that, okay, because I don't think that's normal either, okay? I like chocolate, I like a little bit of champagne, but I think it should be something that you save for special occasions, not something that you do every day. They're luxuries. They're not every day. They're luxuries. But what's actually happened is they've snuck in to our world every single day. So what happens is you are stimulated to buy lollies, chocolate, sugar, wine, etc. all the time, morning, noon and night. Morning, noon and night, you buy a stamp, there it is. You go to the supermarket, there it is. You try to, clean out your kids' school bags. There's some lolly wrappers. Oh my goodness, how did that happen? You know, someone's birthday at school, so they got given some chocolate or a chocolate frog or something. So it is everywhere. And every time you see some form of it, it has a reaction on your insulin levels. So you see it, even if you don't eat it, your insulin responds. That's how clever your body is. So don't eat it if your actual goal is to lose weight, be sharper in your brain, and have a better, healthier life. Don't eat it. Okay? Don't have it there. So if you're telling me you want to feel fitter, you want to lose weight, you want to get muscle tone, don't eat it. Okay? And I know you go, oh, you just justify, I want something, want this, want that. There's other ways around it. You can make a little raw food dessert. You can make an apple crumble with fresh apples and a sprinkle of nuts and bake it, and with some fresh Greek yogurt. There's other ways around it, and you can be really clever in actually getting better sources of a little bit of sweet into your body. Okay, seasonal fruits. Okay, much better. All right, so that's sugar. Sugar wants sugar. The less you have, the less you want. And the less you have, the more you realize how it tastes like, how it's actually quite plasticky when you do open it up. So I've cut sugar completely from my diet a number of times for years. And it's incredible how amazing you feel quite quick. And of course, inflammation goes down, body weight goes down, you are sharper, your body tone comes in, and you're actually then forced to eat actual foods. So if you are trying to cut sugar, on our programs, we teach you all the sneaky ways of doing so. One of them is to eat actual great food. So don't skip breakfast and expect that by 2 p.m. you're not going to want sugar. You are going to want it because you haven't eaten well. You haven't nourished your body. So you need to be responsible about this way of doing things. Now, the other thing I was going to talk about was a few of the basics around eating. So sit down when you eat at a table with a nice setting, a placemat, a nice plate, knife, fork, spoon, a good glass of water. Okay? Sit down when you eat. Ask that your family sit down. Don't eat in the kitchen. Don't eat in front of screens. Don't eat in the car. Okay? Actually sit down. Thank you, Shannon, for agreeing with me. You're going really well, by the way, with your cutting of the little sneaky habits that didn't serve you. And everyone does it. Don't get me wrong. Everyone does it. Okay. Do you guys have any questions? Remember the love hearts and the little thumbs up and different things, and drop in some questions if you actually have them. Yeah, so sorry about my thinking, I'm just waking up. So then you've got your place setting. So sitting quietly, eating slowly. Really basic. Sitting quietly, eating slowly. Shannon's had a bad week with sugar. Okay, so what you need to think about is that, are you stressed about something? Are you extra tired? Because you will chase sugar. It's actually built in and natural to chase sugar. When you're tired, you haven't been looking after yourself. And that's why all my programs lead with incredible self-care. Because if you feel good about yourself, you'll want to try harder with your habits. There's just no two ways about it. If you feel wretched, you'll choose behaviours that actually match that. Okay? Shannon not looking after herself. You need me, Shannon. Round 2, 6 weeks. I'll be on your... If you've dumped a couple of those habits that you had in 6 weeks, imagine what you can do in the next 6 weeks. You will be incredible. Incredible. But I'd hold you to a much higher standard. A much higher standard. You got so far this time and you did really good. You need to celebrate that. Now we go again. What next? There's always ways to up level and deal with things in a better way. You just need to keep on resetting. What's your next level of standard for you? You know, I haven't arrived. I've been working on self since I was 16, on self, on my body of health, on feeling amazing, on getting this thinking right. I haven't arrived. I've got new lofty goals, okay? So always have new lofty goals. You are absolutely worth absolutely kicking it in your health, fitness, well-being, body, and how you think and how you project and what you want for yourself. Absolutely worth it. So I'll get back to talking about the basics around food. You sit at a table with family perhaps in a really measured, calm way, and you eat slowly. It should take you over 20 minutes to finish your meal, 20 minutes to finish your food. Okay, so slow that right down and enjoy. Enjoy your food. Eat slowly. Eat slowly. You're not a cave woman. Okay? Don't go crazy on that food. Shannon's off to boot camp. Awesome work. We're on Australian boot camp time. All right. Also, choose good quality food over basic quality and go for quality over quantity. Always quality over quantity. Hey, Shannon. All right, so you don't have huge amounts of food. You have quality. You eat slowly. Think of what a French woman does. She sips champagne. She doesn't get blood or a skull. She eats small amounts of good quality food, okay? And what you want in your food is complex carbohydrates. Those on my programs know what that is. Protein, good quality fats. That's all the body's looking for. And a bunch of hydration. We are predominantly water. We need to drink water. Okay, that's another thing that sugar does. It takes your body, takes the hydration away. Okay, and also it makes you look old. Sugar makes you look old. Okay, it's not good for you. Sugar makes you look old. It causes inflammatory responses. If you've got any allergies whatsoever, processed foods and sugar should not, and alcohol should not come into your diet at all. For those just hopping onto the call, I started talking about sugar. I'm now talking about good quality habits around eating. Okay. So Robin made some protein balls that helped with her sugar cravings, and now you can't stop eating those. Okay? Yeah. So raw desserts are full of fat and natural sugar. It's still sugar. I don't care what anybody says, and all these raw food experts telling you to eat raw food desserts. It's a bit better than actually eating the junk, for sure. But it's still intense, high sugar, high fat. Okay? So you can't replace one bad habit with another bad habit. You need to kick it. And that's why on my programs there's loads of gorgeous food, loads of gorgeous food. On my 6-week program, there's 6 weeks of fantastic recipes. 6 weeks of fantastic recipes. In 6 weeks, you can kick sugar. You can kick sugar. 21 days, yeah, you're getting closer, but 6 weeks, you've nailed it. But you must do all the other tasks too, and that's why there's method in my madness of all the other tasks being put in there. You've got to get the sleep, you've got to get the self-care, you've got to get the coach that's holding you to it. Because if you've not changed for 10 years, you're not necessarily going to change for the next 10 years. So you've got to put some skin in the game and go, right, I'm ready for a better version of me. It's not up to me to tell you what that better version is. That's up to you. That's up to you. I know what I want my better version to be of me. Your better version of you is up to you. It's up to you. All right, now I can help you get clear on that and what's possible in 6 weeks, in 8 weeks, in the retreat duration, in the online retreat support that I give you around the Bali retreats. I can help you with what's possible, what we know we can actually achieve in that amount of time, because that's my job, that's my exercise prescription, that I know what is possible. You won't believe what's possible, but I tell you now, every single day people are getting it. I'm not sure if my lady's on, but there's been a lady, a beautiful lady that's just done the 6 weeks. She's lost 5 kilos. She's not a large lady to start with. Lost 5 kilos, got 4 kids. One's got special needs. Incredible. Incredible. But you need to celebrate that because you want to drive it in and you want to make sure that you hold yourself to that new standard. That's you now. What's your next goal? Let's go again. What's your next goal? Yeah? And it might be muscle tone, it might be getting stronger, it might be really cleaning up all those food habits, those basic food habits. Thanks for the thumbs up, guys. Keep those coming in. Yeah. Oh, gorgeous, gorgeous. Hey, Kaz. Nice to see you. Kaz keeps missing me, and I seem to be doing a lot of video at the moment. So, going back to basics of what's important around your eating, it's really, really important to sit quietly when you eat. No uptight emotion around that time. Keep calm. Enjoy your food. Stop when you're not hungry anymore. Don't keep eating it. Massive amounts of studies have been shown that you actually reduce the amount that's on your plate. Hi, Kaz. There's loads to watch. I've been talking for about 10 minutes, I think. There's loads to watch. So go back and watch that, Kaz, and I drop in any questions because I always follow up the feed and I keep watching the feed for the next few weeks to see if there's any more questions. So I am here for you. Make sure you keep asking questions. So portion control, okay, I was just going to talk about, they've done, hey Kaz, darling, I love the hearts, makes me know that you're listening. So portion control have shown if you actually take away, serve up your plate, take away 30% of the size of the amount of food that's on your plate, you cannot tell the difference. Your body cannot tell that you've taken away that food, okay? So do that. Try that on. Eat from a smaller plate. Eat slowly. Stop when you're not hungry anymore. Put that food in the fridge for breakfast tomorrow. Okay? My breakfast, lunch, and dinner virtually look the same. That's a real bodybuilder's way of knowing that you've got nutrition and that you actually that you're actually got nutrition in each meal, and that you're going to stay lean. All right? So the meals don't look that different. It's only marketing that's told you it's cereal for breakfast, a focaccia for lunch, and dinner, I don't know, steak and veg. Okay? That's marketing. That's marketing. Kaz is cooking brown rice veggie dishes on her snow trip. So to keep her, so she's got lots of energy for all of her skiing. She's having some brown rice and veggie dinners, which is just fabulous. To be perfectly honest with you guys, salad and vegetables cooked, steamed or even sautéed in some light coconut oil, you really can't overeat that. You really cannot overeat that. The body takes more work pretty much to digest it than it does to eat it, to actually take the calories into the body. And we get all of our minerals and vitamins that we need from our vegetables, okay? Fruit has some of those as well, but there's not any that aren't in our vegetables anyway. And we don't, hey, thanks for the thumbs up. And so in the vegetables, you don't have the sugar, as much sugar that's in the fruit. So you avoid that. Seasonal fruit and berries are absolutely fine on occasion, but if you are trying to reset your insulin levels and get like a lot of kilograms off your frame, then don't have too much fruit. Don't have too much fruit. All right. I was working with some ladies that were menopausal about 6 months ago, and they were having 5 to 6 pieces of fruit a day because they were in this mindset that the marketing had told them fruit and veg is fabulous. Fruit and veg is fabulous. Now, vegetables are fabulous. Too much fruit is not okay. Okay? As a dessert after dinner, a little bit of orange, no problem. Okay? But just be careful with that. So I'm going to get off now because I've gone on, and you guys aren't dropping in any questions. There's a few of you on now. I've talked today about sugar. Not good. Sugar wants sugar. Get rid of it. And you guys, oh, it's so hard to get rid of. So hard to get rid of. Tell me now, a woman over 40 that hasn't gone through things that are hard, a breakup, birthing children, no sweat. Giving up sugar, no sweat. Stop overthinking it. Stop overthinking it. Get rid of it. It doesn't serve you. Get it out of the house. Don't have it. Look, believe me, if chocolate's in my house, I want it. Okay? If it's not in my house, I don't think about it. I get focused. Okay? So, cut the sugar. It's not that difficult. Have that mindset. It's just a habit. I'm going to put in a new habit. I'm actually going to eat. I'm going to look after myself. In my 6-week program, I teach you exactly how to do all of that. So, cut the sugar, slow down your mealtime. Don't eat in front of screens. Don't eat in the car. Don't eat in front of screens. Don't eat in front of the computer, the TV. Sit at the table and mindfully eat your food. Can I use an Epsom salt scrub in the shower? Yeah. I don't have a bath at my current home. So I do a coconut oil and Epsom salt scrub each day, and it helps with inflammation, and it does help calm everything down. So we want an anti-inflammatory life, and all our programs are anti-inflammatory because it just helps you do everything better. We lose weight, de-stress, all the rest of it. I am going to go now, so you guys are absolutely welcome to drop in more questions. You're welcome to reach out for me. I'm going to put in my scheduler in our group so that you can schedule a 15-minute time with me. If you've not spoken to me before, thanks Kaz. If you've not spoken to me before, you can schedule a 15-minute time with me. Or if you don't know what to do next, if you're not sure about retreat, if you're not sure about the 6-week program, again, schedule a 15-minute talk to me and I'll get you body planned for your next stage. Don't just hang in limbo. Don't just wonder if it's all going to stick. Let's get you and I, let's get you a proper plan that's realistic and that's going to work. Okay? I love you guys. Have a great rest of day or night, and I'll speak to you real soon. Bye.